point where I just get icked out. Like, I love, like, here's one of the things. This is what is funny to me, okay? I'll see a behavior. I'll literally call out the behavior and be like, you know, this isn't for me. And watching somebody literally sit there and try to, like, explain or try to, like, keep you, like, within something, it's like, I don't know, it's so funny. I don't know why I find it funny. I just find it so funny, like, of how somebody will, like, fight for you and you're just like, okay, well, you're fighting this hard, so you might, like, something might be different. And then another incident happens and you're just like I said, I'm totally good on this. And then they fight for you again and you're just like, what is wrong with you? Yeah, I lose interest really fast, easily as well. Like it's just, I don't know, like, everybody hates, like, hear it, but, like, there's so many fish in the sea, bro. I love this song. There's so many fucking fish in the sea, and even though, like, a lot of the fish are fucking shitty, Criollo, thank you. There's a lot of shitty ass fish. Sometimes it's just better than what's in, like, yeah. I think what it is I need to start cutting people off the first time a boundary is crossed. Because most people will cross my boundary really early on, because one of my, like, biggest boundaries are being able to feel safe within something, like being able to be like, hey, I noticed this, I don't like this, I want to bring it up to your attention. And if somebody is automatically, like, defensive and making me feel uncomfortable within something that I can't even express something that I dislike, that means it's not a safe environment. And you can see that pretty early on with somebody. So, like, sitting there and having that boundary crossed, it's like, I should feel safe in anything. Like, somebody, when you bring criticism to somebody, right? Thank you, Andrew. When you're able to criticize somebody, I don't even want to say criticize, but let's just use that word. When you can criticize someone's behavior and someone is able to take that information because they know it's only to better themselves and help them love you better, and they're getting defensive about it, that shows you everything you need to know. What's up, Kai? Hold your hand forever. That's, like, the first boundary that's easy. Or another one that gets crossed is, there's two other ones. It's if someone is speaking over me or trying to get loud with me, that's also a boundary that's crossed early on as well. And then another one would be not allowing me to take time to feel the emotion I'm feeling before I want to talk about it, like forcing a conversation. That's another boundary that constantly gets crossed. So those three boundaries specifically, which have to literally do all with the same thing, those things get shown pretty early on within something. I try to be a better person, so I take a lot of advice. Yet there's nothing wrong with advice or criticism on, like, how to love somebody better, or advice or criticism on how to respect that person more. Somebody who gets defensive based upon something like that is not a good person. Like, they're not a good person for you, at least. I'm not gonna say they're not a good person, but they're just not a good person for you. Because you should be striving, like, especially if you have a partner, you should be striving to want to love them more and better. And if someone is giving you the playbook on how to love them better, then listen. Like, I feel like people, like, I don't know, people who think that, like, when you're trying to give them, like, advice on things, and people who get defensive about it, like, about the advice that you're giving them, they're just shitty. I don't know, I think they're just shitty people. That's it. Like, it's very, yeah. I'm never gifted, so I'm really just playing around with it. No, you're good, Andrew. I really appreciate you, like, gifting me. Seriously, it's very kind of you. Yeah, partnership built together. Yeah, exactly. Knowing your boundaries and being with someone at your level mentally is very important. Oh, absolutely, Criollo. I just think this world is like, a lot of things like that is really hard to find because of, you know what, because of social media. I'm gonna kind of surprised you good advice and then won't take it ever. Yeah, I really don't, but it's also like, I know the right answers, but I think we're all like, we all know what the right answer is, but sometimes in certain scenarios, you're so clouded with whatever it may be, and that's why. It's just another temperature is key to look out for, yeah. But we all like, once we're blinded by like maybe a certain emotion, it's so hard to think straight. I hate when you set a boundary, but people think you're trying to be controlling. Bro, I'll literally walk away from somebody. Everyone struggles with attention deficient because of the doping of social media. I don't struggle with like my attention deficient. I have ADHD. But here's the thing, when I'm with anybody, whether it's a friend, family member, man, woman, it doesn't matter. I'll literally give I'm not on my phone. I give everybody my full attention. Like I don't care for my phone when I'm with somebody, like at all. So I don't really have that issue, and it's not even like the attention span. It's just also like people will see somebody on the internet, right? And like, let's say, okay, let me give you an example, okay? Hi Grover. Let me just give you an example real fast. It is cringe to do the confetti one. No, nothing is cringe, Andrew. Like anything you do is supporting me. Okay, so here's an example, okay? Let's say you see a girl on Instagram. You like her picture, okay? She likes your picture back. You know you're never gonna meet. You might send maybe 2 to 3 messages in the DMs flirting, and like that's it, right? But that little bit of attention that you got from this person gives you this like false hope, false belief, right? And I feel like a lot of people, like they do that on social media, even people who are in relationships, because I have a lot of married men in my DMs, men with girlfriends, men who are married, right? And I don't understand, because you're posting about them, you say you love them, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You're letting the world know at that too, but here you are trying to get my attention behind closed doors. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that searching for that validation or whatever is lacking in your relationship is not going to be found on Instagram at all, okay? Like, talk to your girlfriend, talk to your wife, talk to your boyfriend, husband, whatever it is that you're into. Talk to this person and literally figure out what's missing within your relationship, because I can promise you, DMing me is not gonna get that for you. Like, I'm not gonna give you, like, find it within your partner or find it within yourself. Stop it, you know? Hi, Chris. How are you? Yeah, you're right. Reason I said Sardi's cook. Yeah, Raina, thank you for the heart me. That's a possessive thing. Hi, Kai. Oh, here we go. W10K, hell yeah. Andrew, thank you. What's on the agenda today? We are currently talking about relationships. Hi, Freddie. So, any tips on going live for the first time? Just stay consistent, honestly. Show up every day. That's only it. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's nothing to live streaming except for, you know, like the natural look today. You're so pretty. Aw, thank you. Guys stay with girls they don't love and think they do, but then they micro cheat. Yeah. Okay, look it. I've explained this to somebody in my past, okay? This dude I was talking to at one point, okay? You go to bro's fucking following on Instagram and you would think that he went to an all-girls school, okay? And what is, like, one thing is if you follow somebody and they follow you back, okay, as an influencer, let me make this very clear, okay? This person was an influencer as well, okay? So, as an influencer, you're following somebody, they're not following you back, okay? So now, you were just on follow back with hundreds of women, okay? You are liking all of these girls' pictures, okay? But they're not even noticing you. It's ick. It's gross. It's... Okay? It's embarrassing. It's literally embarrassing. You're trying so hard to get these people's attention. They don't even know that you exist. As an influencer, let me just... Okay? It's such an ick for me. Right? And the thing is, the only reason, right? Okay, so let me give you, okay, I know I love giving you guys scenarios, okay? It's from when you're young, exactly. So, let me give you the scenario. Basically, I noticed, well, I was talking to this dude, and I never had any issues with this person until one day we were sitting at my house and he gets a call, a FaceTime, twice from the same person at 1 in the morning. Okay? Okay? So, I was like, pew, red flags. Okay? But then also I was like, you can't control who's calling you. But red flag went up. It was like, right? And when this happened, I was like, Next day, I went and looked at his following. Only because I was trying to find that girl. Right?